Hello, I'm in Scarborough at the grave of Jimmy Savile. Now, a lot of people wanted the body removing and exhuming, but it never has been because it was going to cost £20,000 and Scarborough Council wouldn't pay for it, and there was no money left in Jimmy Savile's estate, so it's still here. It's a shame, maybe one day. I met Jimmy Savile because I was Uri Geller's web manager, the psychic, but I'll tell you that story in a minute. When I met him, I thought it was very strange, but I didn't know why. Like everybody else, I had no idea. Anyway, I mean, he was a crafty guy, he was a miner, and he made good, didn't he? And I thought he was clever to do that. Right from the beginning, when I read his autobiography, Louis an Uphill Climb, he was clever. He was a miner, he went down in a white suit, and then he emerged after so many hours of digging coal. He looked just as clean, but he stripped off naked down the seam, did his work, washed his hands, washed his face, and came back up looking spotless. You know, it made an impact, and he carried on doing that throughout his life. He became a wrestler, and then he realised then if he span records, he said he was the world's first DJ, he could make money. You know, people would pay good money, just listen to the records he had, or he already had them. Blew the amplifier up and the wires a few times to get the noise level up, but it worked. Then he went into nightclubs. He'd get an old Bentley, he'd have it resprayed, put the radiator on the front, the new one, drive past everybody waving, and of course I said, oh, my God, Jimmy's doing well, but it was an old car, nobody realised. And then top of the pops, like he used to say, I'm throughout the entire show, but when you think about it, I'm only on there 5 minutes because I do the little segues in between the records. So he could think cleverly. But anyway, when I met him, Uri arranged for me to meet him, and he came to Otley, he got some cigars, and he met me at a cafe by the river. But I did think it was strange, I really did, because one of the first things I said to him was, would you like a website, because I'm a webmaster? And he said, no, definitely don't want one, because if they see me looking at a computer, they'll think I'm looking at porn. Well, crazy. I mean, who thinks that, you know? I thought this is a very strange answer. Anyway, then I went on to say, well, can I ask you some questions? No. I'm a crafty guy. I don't answer questions on the spot. Send them into it was a nurse at the hospital, and I'll send them back to you. So, you know, it wasn't very good. And I thought, what a weird interview it was, because it wasn't one, you know. But I had no idea why, obviously, like everybody else. On the day that they had his funeral, I was even thinking of going to the auction afterwards and the funeral. But I didn't go to the funeral, I was too busy. Just think of the poor person that bought the Rolls Royce as well. I mean, all those things must have been no value in them afterwards, virtually. You know, you'll pay more because of the connection, and then of course it all went wrong, didn't it? Anyway, it's a nice spot where we are, and he has a triple plot, so I'll show you the location now. Here we go. I'll spin this round. That's the plot there, look. And the sea is over there. And this is the actual triple plot. Of course, the headstone got removed after 3 weeks when the documentary came out. It was only there a short while. They were scared it was going to be defaced. And he was buried at an angle of 45 degrees in his gold coffin in the 2.5 ton of concrete, so that, you know, could see the view or whatever. But there we go. So this is the actual spot. There's nothing left here now. Well, nothing visible anyway. So there we go. So that's it. That's the grave of Jimmy Savile, and I've got nothing more to say really. I'm in central Scarborough at the location of what was Jimmy Savile's flat. Of course, his mother lived there, who he called the Duchess, and it featured in the Louis Theroux documentary. So it's in a fantastic spot view-wise, but I'll spin this round and show you. That's the flat. It's the second story one with the figurine on the corner, and it was sold in 2013 to the next door neighbour for £250,000, and then the following year it was sold for £300,000. So I'll show you the view. Here's a lovely spot actually. That's the Grand Hotel and the Bay of Scarborough. All the way around. Very nice. Well, I hope you found some interest in the video. Don't forget to subscribe and ding the bell for notifications. Give me a thumbs up and a comment if you like. Okay, see ya. Bye.